Remember when there was a huge shortage of baby formula in this country? It went on for months, and it was really pretty scary. By May of 2022, more than 40% of U.S. baby formula supplies were out of stock. Some stores were limiting customers to 3 baby formula products per purchase. Parents were getting stressed, and they were worried, and they were struggling with hungry babies. Now, Republicans professed outrage, but they loved the politics of this. They hammered the Biden administration on it. They called the White House incompetent, saying Joe Biden simply has no plan. House Republicans staged press conferences to slam Biden and slam the FDA, a lot of them featuring those images of empty shelves where baby formula was supposed to be. Congresswoman Elise Stefanik declared this administration should be looking at everything and anything to fix this shortage. So when House Democrats proposed a $28 million funding bill to give the FDA some money to help solve the problem, 192 Republicans voted against it. They were so incensed over these shortages that they voted against something that might help end them. Got that? The Republicans who voted no called that FDA funding unnecessary. But the FDA got creative. While Republicans were busy voting against its funding, the FDA was using its authority to allow non-FDA approved infant formula that met its safety guidelines to enter the U.S. market. And that meant for months, parents in the states were able to purchase formula from other countries, thanks in large part to this specific authority that the FDA used. The FDA increased options for formula, which strengthened the supply chain, which helped babies get their food. Now, Congress has given the FDA pretty broad authority to regulate food and health products, including allowing the use of unapproved products on a case-by-case basis. And legal experts say the FDA can now also use that broad authority for mifepristone, the first of 2 drugs typically used in medication abortions. Since a federal judge in Texas ruled on Friday that the FDA's 23-year-old approval of mifepristone is effectively on hold and may be ultimately rescinded, access to mifepristone has been up in the air. Depending on how this case plays out in the courts, the FDA might have to use its authority to allow a non-FDA approved drug on the market, much like it did during that really important baby formula shortage. And that would allow the newly unapproved drug, mifepristone, to remain on the U.S. market. And it would ensure that the drug stays available for purchase and distribution for anyone who needs it in states where abortion is legal, just like with the baby formula shortage, even if conservatives don't like this solution. Again, just like the baby formula shortage.